Welcome to another video on my channel. Mikey's here is what we're calling it apparently. And today I'm just gonna be walking around my Minecraft world, might get some stuff done, and I just want to talk about a few things. Alright, so I guess for this first episode I could just give a tour of what we got going on here so far and then just kinda talk. So lately I have been reading and watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and it's a non-stop flow of videos that are overall affecting my mental health because I'm watching a bunch of people's problems that are not mine. And that makes it extremely difficult to get on with your own life, at least in my personal experience, when you're listening to a bunch of other people's problems. But something I would like to state is that everything you now see in the foreseeable future is all going to be government propaganda, I'm pretty sure, from now up until forever, because the internet is getting censored, so it's going to be only what the government wants you to see. Now, I want anyone, if you're watching this, I don't know when you're watching this could be maybe more down the line. I'm making these videos more as for a journal for myself to look back on later. It's not necessarily for anything in particular but myself. I am a normal person, nothing going on. I'm trying this whole video thing, I'm giving it a good shot because I see a lot of people making content and stuff, and if I'm playing the game anyways, I might as well hop on here. And it's something I recommend anyone to do if you're playing video games, at least. Dang. See, the problem with this farm here is that there was a creeper, so now, oh my gosh, is that a cow? Yeah, it is. Alright, we gotta get something done here real quick. Anyways, another important thing to remember is to remember your roots from now on. Remember where you came from. Never forget where you came from, because if you forget where you came from, then what are you? Eventually you might Neuralink yourself and become a cyborg, which I recommend no one doing. I know that in the future it's going to be a thing. Neuralinks are going to be mandatory to buy and sell, and I want everyone to know that you can be the difference. You can be the ones that say no to something like that and move on with your lives. Alright. So now we got the dogs in the pen. Over here we have my bamboo. I really like to come here and just look at it. I should probably light the area up around here, but I built this house myself. I guess I could give like a... This took a while. I mean, all these bricks, you gotta cook them in the furnace and stuff, and then this is a super smelter we're working on. This minecart we're using to traffic villagers over here. So yeah, I guess that's about all I want to say right now. And yeah.